Long ago, in the land of Egypt, a cruel pharaoh feared the growing number of Israelite slaves. "If they become too many," he warned, "they may rise against us." So he gave a wicked order. Every newborn Hebrew boy must be thrown into the Nile. But in the shadows of despair, a baby's cry rang out. A Hebrew woman hid her son for 3 months, heart pounding with every Egyptian footstep outside her door. When she could hide him no longer, she placed him in a basket lined with pitch and set him afloat on the Nile, praying, weeping, trusting. By divine design, the daughter of Pharaoh came to the river. She saw the basket, opened its hand, the baby cried. Something in her heart stirred. "This must be a Hebrew child," she said, and against her father's decree, she took the baby as her own. She named him Moses, drawn from the water. And so, a slave's child became a prince. Moses grew in the palace of the Pharaoh, cloaked in silk, fed with gold, trained as a warrior, honored as royalty. Yet, in the shadows of his mind, echoed the cries of the slaves, the people who looked like him, whose backs were broken by whips, whose hands built Egypt's glory. One day, as he passed through the fields, Moses saw it for himself, an Egyptian taskmaster beating a Hebrew slave. Something inside him shattered. Rage, grief, identity. He struck the Egyptian and buried him in the sand. But the secret didn't stay buried long. The next day, Moses saw 2 Hebrews fighting and tried to stop them. One turned and sneered, "Who made you ruler over us? Will you kill me like you killed the Egyptian?" Fear struck him. Pharaoh would soon know. But it wasn't just fear that drove Moses from the palace. It was truth. For the first time, he saw clearly. He was not one of them. Not truly. Not in blood. Not in heart. He belonged with the slaves, with his people. And so, the prince turned his back on the gold, the comfort, the throne. He walked away from the silk robes and the marble halls. He chose dust, chains, suffering, truth. He would no longer live a lie. Out in the wilderness, alone and uncertain, Moses would one day hear a voice from a burning bush. But on that day, long before the plagues and the parted sea, Moses made the most powerful choice of his life. He chose to suffer with the people of God, rather than to live in comfort as a son of Pharaoh. And that choice changed the world.